Welcome back to Open Window. Michelle Boykins is here, and we're talking about physical fitness. She is a wellness lifestyle specialist. Before we left on our last segment, you were talking about some of the specific diagnoses that you had received over a period of time.
Right.
And we left off with one, you talking about the doctors had prescribed a medication, but it caused some other effect.
Yeah, you know, you get the commercials now, and they show you all these beautiful pictures of people leaping through the gardens and all the flowers, and they're advertising some medication, some pharmaceuticals. And then at the end, they say, this drug may cause this. Well, I was that's what happened.
Fine print.
Yeah, you know, and so that's what happened to me. They said it was the, I had developed osteonecrosis because of the corticosteroids, and lots of people probably in your viewing audience are probably on that medication because they give it very freely for pain. But the doctor said that the condition had caused my knee to erode to the point that there was absolutely nothing that could be done short of surgery. And that surgery was going to be to the extent of cutting my knee out and putting in an artificial knee. So I was supposed to have a total knee replacement surgery done. And wasn't anything that got me too excited, but you know, I just thought that I'm going to beat this. I've seen people in the Olympics get legs cut off and still come back and run and win the Olympics. I said I can beat this, and so we scheduled the surgery. I remember it was almost 4 years ago, May 14th, and May 15th. It was scheduled for. And a friend of mine who knew that I was about to have this surgery recommended that I start drinking this juice called Tahitian noni juice. Now, I'm going to tell you, I figured like this. I was very appreciative of his concern, but I'm thinking that he just doesn't understand the severity of what's going on. He thinks I got a little touch of arthritis in my knee. That noni juice is not going to save my knee. But I did start drinking it because I had the mindset that I was going to recover from the surgery, and I was going to live the most normal lifestyle possible. Even though they told me I'd never probably really run like I used to run because I was an avid runner. I'd probably never wear high heels again, you know, with the limitations. And so I started drinking the juice just so that I could build my strength up for the surgery so that I would recover very quickly, only to have 2 weeks after starting this juice, my doctors ended up canceling a surgery that they told me that there was no other solution for me but the surgery.
But you know, in talking about that, it reminded me of, okay, you go to the doctor, they prescribe the medications. It has to be a mindset. You said in your statement that I knew that I could come out of this. I didn't want to, this was not going to happen to me. People have to get to that point.
That's true.
Because they feel like, and I'm a living witness too, I have to admit, I've taken all of the advice of my doctors because this is a profession that says, okay, we've gone through medical school, we know exactly what you're going through, and this is what we feel is necessary for your body.
Right.
It takes a lot of you to say, okay, you said that, but I believe, I think, or I feel that I don't have to go through all that medication.
Well, and see, that's why I'm a wellness lifestyle specialist, because we're enlightening people that your healing process is actually inside of your body. It's not the doctors. And even though you're hearing me talk about the noni and how it, benefited me, like you said, there still was this inner something inside of me. The noni was there to help support and facilitate that. And I tell people all the time, the miracle really isn't in this bottle of juice. The miracle is in your body, that was just divinely there. And what the juice does is actually just support that miracle facilitating itself, unlike what medications do. The pharmaceutical drugs that we take actually interfere with the divine natural healing. Just as if you were to cut yourself on your hand, as long as you keep that hand in a clean environment, and you keep it out of dirt, you don't pick at it, you don't do anything to agitate it, it will naturally heal itself. But if you start keeping it in a dirty environment, you pick at it, it will exasperate.
We can come back and talk about noni a little bit later, but we got to take a break already.
Okay.
Stay tuned. More.
Hi, my name is Vial Olude, Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been involved with the Tahitian Noni Jews program for about 2 months now. And on a positive note, as far as my health is concerned, I recently had to undergo a surgery for sleep apnea, where they had to take out my adenoids, my thyroids, and everything in there, and still had some problem with sleeping, and I had to use the CPAP machine. However, ever since I started taking the Tahitian Noni Jews, it has really gotten better. I sleep deeper. I'm able to wake up, and I'm all energized and ready to go.
An optimum good diet containing an abundance of high nutrients